Hey everybody, and welcome back to Kat's Tiny Kitchen. I'm getting ready to make some kibbe patties, and I make my tabbouleh salad, and I also make my own hummus, and that's what we're going to do today. We're going to make the hummus for the kibbe patties, and I'm glad you came along for the ride. So right now we're going to cover the ingredients, and the first thing we got here is one 15-ounce can of chickpeas, or garbanzo beans as they're called. Now if you want to do original, you can use the chickpeas and boil them and do all that fun stuff. For the sake of time, I'm using canned. So there's our 15-ounce can of garbanzo beans, chickpeas, and I'm reserving the liquid. The liquid is also called aquafaba, and I will be using some of the liquid to thin down the hummus if it needs to be thinned down. Then our next ingredient is a 1/4 cup of lemon juice. I'm being very careful because this is full. Got a 1/4 cup of lemon juice. We've got a 1/3 cup of tahini paste, which is ground sesame. We're going to add to it. And then we've got a teaspoon of my salt, pepper, garlic blend. And last but not least, my favorite, I'm going to add 3 cloves of garlic to it. Now, you can add as much garlic or as little garlic as you want. If you want to use one, use one. We like garlic, so I'm going to use 3 today. So that's our ingredients for this recipe today. Thank you for coming along, and if you hang around just a little bit, we'll get it going. Okay, to get things going, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add my 3 cloves of garlic, and then I'm going to add my garbanzo beans, and I'm going to kind of whiz them up just a little bit. Now I got to get my everything going here. Okay, that's enough of that. Now I'm going to add the rest of my ingredients. I'm going to add my tahini paste. I don't have a spatula, so I'm not a really big fan of this. So there we go, I got a spatula. It helps make it creamier, which is fine, but I'm not a sesame fan. If you're not a sesame fan, you can skip the tahini paste. It's not a big deal. So then we're going to also add lemon juice and our salt, pepper, garlic blend. And I want to push some of this stuff down in. There we go. And we're going to turn it on and get it all blended together. Now I've reserved the aquafaba, and I will add that as needed to thin out the mixture. This takes a couple of minutes. And it's starting to get smooth. I just want to let it run a little bit more. I'll probably take the lid off and push everything down with the spatula again before I add the aquafaba. Alright, we'll shut you off. Push everything back down. I like creamy hummus. So we'll add a little bit. The water that came out of the can equaled about 3/4 cup, but of course I'm not going to use it all because I don't want it too runny. I want it to hold together still. So we've used a little bit of the aquafaba. I'd say maybe 1/3 cup. I'm going to turn it back on. There we go. And if I need to, I'm going to go ahead and drizzle a little bit more in there. And it looks like it's going to need it. Not a lot, just a little. Perfect. Check it one more time here. That looks pretty good. Now I'm going to taste it. See if I need to adjust anything. And that's pretty doggone good. So, we got it done. And it's ready to go. As you can see, I'm trying to get you in the camera here. It's kind of hard. There we go. That's the hummus. It's good, sturdy, and it's going to taste really good with those kibbe patties. So that's our recipe for today. I'm so glad you all came along to visit with me. I hope you can use this recipe, and we will see you in the next one. Good night and God bless.